Hello, Live Masters. It's your Live Master Chavez coming to you with the question of the day. And today's question of the day is: when was the first time that you saw yourself as a leader? When was the first time that you looked at yourself and you said, "You know what? I might be a leader. I might be able to lead and inspire and help people." The question of the day is: when was the first time you saw yourself as a leader? Maybe not when somebody else told you you were a leader, but when was the first time that you yourself saw yourself as a leader? That's the question of the day. We're broadcasting to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada. We're coming to you live in Live Masters, our private community, also Live Masters TV, our page, our public fan page. And if you have not subscribed to Live Masters, hashtag Live Masters on YouTube, you're really missing out. You should go over there and check it out. Check it out. All right. So when was the first time that you looked at yourself as a leader? Well, first off, I guess maybe I should ask the question: do you consider yourself a leader? That should probably be the first question that I ask you. Right? So when was the first time that you said, yeah, I'm a leader? I'm making the decision today that I'm going to do what I need to do to learn, to grow, to lead others. Okay. So, when I ask the question of the day, I always give my answer, not to influence yours in any sort of way, but it's just my way of asking the question of the day. So for me personally, the first time I think that I really considered myself a leader is when I saw other people doing exactly what I was doing without me having to tell them to do it. So I'll repeat that again. The first time I considered myself a leader is when I saw other people doing things exactly or pretty much what I was doing without me having to tell them to do it. So I think that's one of the biggest things that leaders or influencers or coaches or whatever, it's great, but unless the people that you're helping aren't taking action and they aren't actually doing anything, then it doesn't really matter, right? So that's when I realized, when I started seeing people starting to do videos every day on their own, and they were in Live Masters and they were messaging me every day and they were asking me questions about, what they should talk about, or, how they should go live, or what platform they should use, or how to grow their YouTube. And it was really, I guess, once you get to a point where, I don't claim, I think one of my biggest things, guys, was that I always had this fear of calling myself a coach or whatever, because that's what everybody on Facebook is doing, right? And I've always heard, and I've always understood that if you're really good at what you do, you don't really have to brag or boast or tell other people that you're good. They will tell you, right? Like, would you agree with that? Put a big old A in the comments if you agree with that. So now, back to the question of the day, though. Where in your personal development, your journey as an entrepreneur, business owner, just trying to work on yourself, whatever, right? Because I think that's really the biggest problem that we have in this world, guys, is we have a lack of leadership. In case in point, I'm not going to get political, okay? I don't care who you're going to vote for, and that's not what I'm about to say has nothing to do with who you vote for, okay? But when you turn on the TV and you see two grown men who are supposed to represent the best country in the world, and it's chaos and there's no conversation, there's just arguing and over talking, and it was, like I said, it doesn't matter whose side, right? It doesn't matter. It was crazy, right? And what I'm getting at is, if you saw that, I just want you to know that there's hope for you to be a leader, because that's where it starts. It starts here with us, our backyard, our state, our country, and then eventually, right? True leadership is reflected in society on what's going on in the streets. Whatever you believe, right? It's from years and years of whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to get political, but it's obvious that there's opportunity for leadership in the world when we don't see a good example of leadership in the world, not just here, but other parts of the world. You know, wars and hate have been going along since the beginning of humanity. This is nothing new. What we're seeing and hearing is nothing new. Lack of leadership. But back to the question is, are you a leader, number one? And when you decided that you were a leader, when was it? Why was it? What was the epiphany that really made you realize that? I really think for me, when I just started being my authentic self and being able to do these videos and not worry about what other people think, but worry about the people that are showing up and helping them. That's you right now watching. So thank you for being here. So if you don't know what's going on, in Live Masters, our community, we have a 7-day live video challenge going on. It's open right now, so you can come in at any time and just pick up and introduce yourself and step outside your comfort zone and get some really cool networking opportunities and a free, incredible live video interview challenge. The interview is the best part. So I look forward to your videos. I know this is in Live Masters and it's everywhere out there. So do your videos. I can't wait to see them. You guys are awesome and excited. The question of the day today is, when did you look at yourself and consider yourself to be a leader? If you've done that, what was that like for you? If you haven't done it, what's it going to take? All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye, everybody.